Hello there. This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, winging it on Wednesday. Woohoo! So I am going to open up our Paper Blooms Monkey Cut Kit today. Now, Paper Blooms is one of the DSP that was in our celebration offerings. So if you did not get it and would still like to get it, while supplies last, we have enough to make up some more kits, some monkey cut kits. So you would get a half a pack of the designer paper cut and ready to go, four each of 6 different colors, so 24 sheets of cardstock cut and ready to go, 10 sheets of the basic white cut and ready to go, ribbon, 1 yard of 3 coordinating ribbons, which I'll show you. Hello, Chris. A half a sheet of adhesive sheet and 1 adhesive foam sheet, 10 envelopes. So all of that good stuff, which you can check out on stampingjourney.com for $35. So if you did not get it before, it is not too late. Hello, Cindy. Cindy, meet Chris. So I will turn the camera around and we'll get started on this. I was at the eye doctor today, so my eyes are like still dilated. So I'm having a little bit of a focus issue, but I will do the best I can. So thank you for joining me, and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll start playing with all this good stuff. All right, here we go. If I can see, focus. Focus, focus. I am not a big fan of getting your eyes dilated, but I had to go today, so I was like, oh boy, okay, come on. Let's try to make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So here we go. Okay. Here's my monkey cut kit. Here's my Paper Blooms and the list of all the things I just read off for you, which you can see everything spread out if you go to stampingjourney.com. Now this beautiful paper, which was through Celebration, is made to go with this kit. It's called In Bloom. It's on page 45 of the mini catalog, and it has all these great, which I've showed before, these great dies that are stitched flowers, and then this stamp set which matches the paper. So if you would like to get this coordinating set, it's $48.50 in the bundle, and really cute. Now, one of the things I like is that the dies are standalone. They give a really cute stitched effect, so you can just use them with your paper. And the flowers don't have to be colored, right? They're all solid images, so kind of a nice, easy thing also. So that is made to go with that. Let's go ahead and open this up. So here we go. Break the seal. So remember, if you missed out, or if you did get it, but you would now like it in monkey cut kit fashion, just let me know. So here we go. There's 4 each of 6 different colors. So here's all the coordinating colors that go with the cardstock, with the designer paper, I should say. I'm sorry. With the designer paper. Let's see here. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more is hiding there. And that would be this one. Here we go. So it's, I think that this is, here, let me look at this here. The coordinating colors. I think that this is Seaside Spray. I'm like, my brain is not working, along with my eyes. Night of Navy, Seafoam, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Rococo Rose. So those are my colors to play with. Okay, so we have card bases and we have layering. So, ta-da, because I layer everything. That's how I roll. And then what else is in here are my, I have white card bases, and I have envelopes, and this is what the girls lovingly call as the guts. So you have a lot of guts. There's no white bases. It's just card stock and then the inside layering. So let's put that off to the side here. And then the fun little bucket of goodies. So inside left in here are the foam sheet and the half sheet of the adhesive sheets, which, you know, I love to use those adhesive sheets. So here we go. Here's our little bucket. Open that up. So you have all this lovely ribbon, and there's 1 yard of each of the ribbon, the twine, the braided twine, the denim ribbon, and the seafoam, seaside spray, glittery kind of ribbon. So there we go. And then all of our little pieces here. So woohoo! So some nice pieces for the names, you know, for your words and all the little goodies here. So I'm going to set that to the side. Now we have all of this. The paper is so beautiful. I totally love this paper. So beautiful colors, geometric patterns, the big floral. Backside is, there we go. So pretty. So look at all the cool, yeah, without the flowers. Ta-da, ta-da. So lots of pretty things to work with. And these are my layers here, all cut and ready to go. So that's a lot of cardstock. A lot of cardstock. So yes, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, soft seafoam, and a Whisper White. So there we go. So let's see here. Let's start out with a pretty paper. Trying to decide what I should do here. Because, you know, I'm winging it. Don't know where I'm going here. But I love this, this big bold paper. And let's see here. Look at the back side. They're so pretty. The greens, the cocoa rose, the stripes. Lots of fun stuff. Let's start out with this. Let's start out with the big bold paper. Now, if I want to, we're going to put a verse on here. We're going to have a happy birthday card. How's that sound? So I'm going to use this for my verse. That's a nice piece there. Now, I could use one of my, I'm just kind of going through these other pieces to see where, that's actually the back side of this one, right? See where I can get kind of a neat pattern against the bold. I don't know that I like that. Let's see here. Let me find another piece. I'll just keep going until I find what I want. Remember, I'm winging it. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just getting started here. Are we going to go? I think we're going to go up and down here. So, would this look good over here? Usually I put it on the other side, but let's look at that. Or the blue here. I guess I would go this way then. I don't know. What do you think about this on the opposite side? I'm just playing with colors right now. Trying to figure out if I want a pattern there or if I want, you know, like really opposite pattern. We could go opposite. That might be kind of interesting. I haven't done that yet. Kind of add in a different color pattern. Let's turn these flowers around there. Now I want to bring, I think, this Rococo Rose down below here to balance that out. So if this goes here, and then this goes on top. So, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing here. Ta-da. That kind of makes it a little bit bigger, like that. And then we could do maybe a circle punch and have a verse right here. And then layering, I would say, we would layer with the Rococo Rose. So I need 2 of those because I would do front and the inside. So I'm going to bring that around here like that. And then let's go bold and just hold on to the color frames with the Night of Navy. So there we go. That's one option, right? I like that. Because of it being so dark, I mean with the dark background, to me I like that combination. Now let's try another one. Let's try a lighter, just to compare the two. Here we go, total opposite. Here, this pretty light blue. And then if we go, we're going to put the dark Night of Navy behind. I'm going to do the same layout. Once you find a layout that you know, kind of think, oh, that's interesting, that looks good, we're going to just try it in a couple of different colors. And I think I'm going to turn this around this way because my feature is the big blue flowers, because I think I would put, again, following the lead for the background of the paper, I would put it on this blue, and then we're going to go with, there's a nice, interesting stripe on here that I want to find. I have all my little pieces here. Here it is. This one. That adds a little zip to it. There we go. Now if I wanted to add a touch of the Rococo Rose, I could do the same thing with the line, but I don't know that I want to do that. Let's put one in there and see what it looks like. Come back. I have to just kind of move it around. Sometimes I can sit and do, you know, like I could do like a bunch and nothing flat, and then sometimes I just kind of putz. So just trying to figure out, what do I like? We can put one on this side too. We have a lot of these little strips, so we could put one on either side of this. I love this print here. It just adds like movement. It just kind of, it's kind of fun. There. I like that. What do you think about that? And then, again, I would probably go with, well, you could go with a verse in the middle if you want to show off more of that. We can put this up in the center, and then go with a verse here. I was going to use one of these and have a, just have a, you know, have it go here, but I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to do a circle. We're going to do a punch. Okay, here we go. 2 layouts, pretty much the same, just with different colors, but look so different. There we go. And then let's pull out some stamps here. And we're going to say, you mean so much to me. I like that. I said that we were going to do birthdays. We can still do birthdays. That can be on the outside. And I can use the same Night of Navy ink for both of these. So we'll just add it in and see how different it looks. Kind of going blue today. Blue on blue. So I'm just kind of lining up my stamp here. I'm going to use one of the guts pieces that the girls lovingly refer to as the guts. And I'm going to stamp this here, and then I will use, let's see here, I don't know if we'll use a punch or we'll use a, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put one up here. There we go. Put my Night of Navy over there so I don't make a mess. And let's see here. Do I have a punch that is the right size? 1.5. So 1.5 inch circle punch. That makes it faster. You could even have these circles punched out and in there, but that fits nicely on here. So there we go. we're going to put that one here off to the side. Let's do this one. Boink. There we go. And we're going to do this one in the middle. Now we will put that off to the side. So I want to go with the rose, Rococo rose, to go around there. So that's a 1.5 inch. Let's see here. Do I have? I have a 1 3/4, which is a retired punch, but you may certainly have that at home. Now, what I do a lot is I use out of this front layer because it's going to be covered up anyhow. So I want to use my cardstock to the best advantage. There, put that there, put this here, put this here. There we go. Oops, jeez, sorry, it went flying. There we go. And we're going to put that right here. Ta-da. All right. That one's set up. Let's see about this one. You mean so much to me. On this one, we're going to go with the dark blue punch. Circle punch here. But maybe on this one we'll add a ribbon since I have that pretty sparkly ribbon. All right. So what I do when I'm going to add a little piece on either side of this piece of designer paper, I have my new glue. I got new glue today. Sorry, Lisa, new glue. And I'm just going to put a little bit right on the edge here. Okay, I'm going to line this up on my paper, and I'm lining it up here so that I get this the same distance here. There. Ta-da. And I'll do the same thing for the other side. Just a little bit of glue there. And then line it up. And there we go. Make that look even Steven. There we go. A little bit more. Whoops. Wiggle, wiggle. That's what I like about the green glue, though. Gives me that wiggle room. There. Okay. Now that's going to go on here. We're going to go in the middle on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off my little tails here, because this one is cut the same here. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and add this on. Going layer by layer. Just layer by layer. I'm going to line that up, and I want to go right there. So I'm just watching my grid paper and try to get that. It's not quite in the center. It's down a little bit. That's okay. Gives it a little interest. There we go. Are we even? I think so. Let me just line this up. I have a tickle in my throat today. Tickle in my throat and I can't see. I'm doing well. There. Okay. Let's put this on here. Give it a little more body. Layering it up. Making sure I don't get my glue where I have the hole punched out, and glue it to the paper here, to my grid paper, which I have done. So most of the, there we go. Okay. I like that. I like that interest. It gives it a little more, it's like a little zippity-doo-dah there. It's kind of cool. Okay. Always put the glue on the smaller piece. So there we go. Set this off to the side here, because of course we're going to bump this up. So I think we're going to put this one in the middle, and then we're going to put a little bow right here. So I'm going to pop this up with my dimensional somewhere over here. Alrighty. So I did yesterday. I went on late. Sorry, I apologize to anybody who was waiting for me at 2. I was here at 3:30. Peter had physical therapy, and things just got a little more busy here. But that's the beauty of my Stampin' business, because it kind of, it's why I do it, because I have sometimes we have some complicated things going on here, and so I can make my business work whatever my schedule is. So I appreciate everybody that came on and watched a little bit later. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get my little tool out here. We're going to put a ribbon off to the side because I have it kind of offset a little bit. And we're going to put this pretty bow on. Give it some sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. This is so pretty. There we go. I love this. It has a little silver edging here inside the Seaside Spray, which is one of my pretty colors, right? Get this centered. There we go. Oh, I think I have something sticking on my nail there. I don't know what that is. I was working on, see, we're going to put it just like that. Ta-da. I was working on my, yesterday I opened up the paper pumpkin. That's what I started saying. Sorry. Lost my thought when I was playing with this bow here. I was working with the paper pumpkin, which is really a bouquet of hope. Very, very nice set. And I made up 6 cards already. So that's what I did this morning. I was working with that. Now I want this to come down here, so I'm going to use my pickup tool, and I'm just going to sneak a glue dot underneath here and make it do what I want it to do versus what it wants to do. There. Make that a little bit even. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this side just a smidgen more so it matches. There. Ta-da. Let's go ahead and put it on here. There's my missing piece. But that's okay. We're not using it anyhow. Nobody will be able to tell. I would not do that in the inside, because if you write, you're going to fall into that divot. So there we go. Ta-da! So any monkey cut kit you get, you're going to have these same pieces. You can just play around with this pattern. I was going to get them, and I need to do that yet, get my pieces in my other cards that I've done. I need to get them in my on my blog, is what I'm trying to say. Trying to talk. It's like chewing gum and walking at the same time. Okay, we're going to put a happy birthday verse in here, which is from the In Bloom set also. So we're going to put it right here. Now, let me see. I do have all these little pieces, and I really like putting coordinating cardstock or designer paper on the inside. So I'm going to look for this wild piece. Here we go. And I'm going to put that right on the bottom here, just because I think it's fun. And it kind of makes the front coordinate with the inside. Here we go. I'm going to hold it over the Night of Navy so I can make sure I get it all the way to the edge here, and you don't see the white cardstock showing. Now let's hope I get this straight. Whoops, this isn't on straight. Let's try to, there we go. Okay. All right. When it won't cooperate with me, I line it up on my grid. So I'm lining up the words on the grid, and then I line up my block on the grid. So it should be straight now. All right, here we go. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's move that away before I make a mess. Glue this all together, and we have one card done. Yay! There we go. The light and the dark of it. I think next week Not sure which one I will do. If perhaps the ice cream monkey cut kit. We were waiting for everybody to be able to get the punch for it before I started playing with it online, but we'll see. I'll keep track of that and see. There we go. One card done. Very cute. I love that. Okay, now let's finish up this one. So on this one, I only want the color on the bottom half because we have such a distinct, and I want to draw your eye down because I have the Rococo rose flowers up here. So I'm just going to put it on the bottom side of this strip instead of on both sides. So just a little bit of glue here on the edge. Line this up a little bit here. And put that on here. There we go. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay. Snip off my little corner here, my little edge. Oop. Move that over. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on here. So a little bit of glue. Last night we had the grandchildren here. That was the other exciting thing that we did. And it was so much fun. We played all kinds of games and had pizza. I was going to cook, and I thought, that's silly. That's silly. They know I can't cook. And so I ordered pizzas and had pizzas delivered. And so we had a pizza party, and then we played Tenzi, which is a dice game. So it's got 10 dice, and everybody's dice is a different color. And you just keep shaking it until you get all the same number. Like if you're going for sixes or, you know, whatever. And it's really a good game. It's good eye-hand coordination, and the kids beat me every time. They're really good. So I have this like this, and I'm wondering if I want to put one more punch on there and have the blue. I guess I'm going to go with this so it's contrasted against the back. And then we will use a little piece of the denim ribbon and put a bow on this one too. That yard of ribbon goes a long way. So let's put my dimensionals on here. And of course skip bow. So skip bow is a card game. And so some like playing that. So it was like a little bit of everything. And then at the end, we played bananagrams, which I have a double bananagram. It's like Scrabble. And we did a double bananagrams with the big kids. So every age group was entertained. And so was Grandma. It was really fun. And Peter just enjoys watching them all. He kind of sits in the middle in his chair and just takes it all in. So it was really fun. I always thank the kids for sharing the grandchildren. Thank you for sharing the grandchildren with us. It was so much fun. There we go, like that. All right, now we can put a little, maybe the bow will go up here this time, because I don't really want to cover up my little cute flowers that match that row of flowers. So let's see here. Just take the tape off. Julie does such a great job. She gets all these on. She's the ribbon girl. She gets them all on here so they stay nice, and then just put the tape back on, hold it in place while you get the next one out. There we go. And we're gonna do a bow again right here. So this one is a little bit wider, but it's pretty. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer tail and see if we might kind of wrap the tail around a little bit. There. Okay, clip. I'm always waiting to clip my finger. I did that. Some people have heard that story before. The very first show that I did when I was working. I said, be careful with these paper snips. They are extremely, extremely, I don't think I like that there. They are extremely sharp. And then I proceeded to cut my finger. I don't know that I want a bow on here now. Now that I cut it and made it, I can always put it in my box ready to do something different. But it kind of gets lost in there. So we're going to leave that one off. I'm not going to put a bow on there. I'm going to leave that off. And we're going to leave it like that. That's good. Okay, let's do the inside. So I need the Rococo Rose layer here, and then a layer of my inside. And let's see, I think on this one we're going to do the dark in here, and this time we're going to put it on the top, just a little piece of the dark, and we're going to make it a birthday card as the last one here. Just going to ink this up, and here we go. There. Ta-da. Okay. Let's glue this on. I like to leave the designer paper in place because you can see I kind of adjusted where I stamped it according to where the paper was going to be. That was my thought, and usually I do it like this. I usually stamp first just in case I have to turn that paper over. We have our special double-sided paper. There we go. And go like this. Get this glued on inside. I don't know, maybe we need to add a little something else to this one. Maybe I need to cut out some flowers and pop them up here, around here a little bit. Let's play some more. If you guys aren't ready to go, I don't have a class today, so I have all the time in the world. I have until Friday when I come back on for my follow-up Friday. So how long do you want to stay? There, okay. So that's that one, but let's see here. Let me just see if I can come up with some flowers to pop up here. Let's take this piece and I'm gonna cut out a couple of these flowers. I'm gonna cut out this one that's on the side and I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm just gonna fussy cut around this flower here. Let me cut it out and then I'll... So even if you only have part of a flower, you put it on the edge of your paper, right? We're using everything. And I'm gonna use this on the edge of my, and I'm gonna pop these up. I think it'll add a little interest and some more, just something a little bit different. Oops, there we go. Here we go. Okay, we're going to cover that up. We're going to have it right there. Kind of matches with that one. And then before I glue it on, I'm going to cut out this one too. I want this one right here. Just going to cut this out roughly and then do a little fine cutting. So when you cut, you move the paper, not the scissors, right? There we go. Goes around pretty easily. These are nice big flowers. So if you were doing this kit with a child, these are good scissor skills, right? To do a little bit cutting some flowers. Perhaps getting ready to make some May Day baskets. Years ago, when I was at work, one of the other ladies that worked there was a brownie leader, and the girls had never heard of May Day baskets. When I was a kid, we used to pick wildflowers and whatever, and we had we'd tie them together like a little posy, and then you'd put it on the neighbor's door and ring the doorbell and run away. But it was a nice thing. It wasn't ta-ta. I like that. I like that idea of popping up some flowers there. Now, Do I need a little one in this corner? Perhaps. Let's see what I have left on my paper. Maybe we'll put this one in the corner because it's already in a corner. And it'll match the one I just cut out. Yeah, so the little girls they had no idea. So they made Mayday baskets with me. And then they took them to a nursing home, a local nursing home, which was so nice. And I'm sure that those people so appreciated that. Now this one's going to get just glued down. I'm going to cut this a little bit closer here. So I have a little bit of that blue on there and I don't want... There, okay. I'm going to glue this one down and the other two I'm going to pop up. Just because I can. There we go. I'm going to pop that underneath there. There we go. And then this one's going to get popped up. We're going to use dimensionals. My favorite, one of my favorite tools are dimensionals. There. Add that over here. Ta-da. And then we're gonna, you know what, we might end up covering those up because I like it better right here, popped up. So I have one popped up on either side. So, sorry little flowers. I'm gonna cover you up this time. There we go. Not all the time, but this time we're going to cover it up because I think it balances the card a little bit better. Okay. Ta-da! There we go. I like that better. I'm happy with that. So it gives it a little bit more dimension to have a couple of flowers just cut out and popped up. So here's our cards for the day. Here's our Wingin' It cards. Kind of the same, you know, pretty much the same layout. Moving it up and down, adding ribbon, adding some cut out flowers. And I just think it looks really nice to have a little piece of the designer paper in the inside. So there we go. Ta-da! That's it. I'm going to turn the camera around here. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Hi, Patty. Hello, Janice. Janice, I think you were with us the other day too. So welcome, welcome. So thank you all for watching. If you're interested in this monkey cut kit, you can go to stampingjourney.com and there's a whole list of all the kits while we still have the supplies. You can see how easy it is just to kind of play and put your colors together, mix and match everything that you have because it's all coordinating products and cut and ready for you to go. So that's it. Y'all have a great rest of the week. We'll see you for Follow-Up Friday. I'm going to share my rendition of the February paper pumpkin. I'm getting pumpkin and monkeys mixed up, but it's the paper pumpkin. So I'll show that and try to get those on my website. So thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.